Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, I hope that you apply this rule in your lives, and that is follow your not only instincts but your experience. And I'm going to give you an example. Let's say the government tells you, or someone tells you, hey, that snake, or the schools tell you, that snake is not venomous. All right? But in your real life, you saw that particular snake killing people after they got bitten by the snake. Now, which one would you believe? Your direct experience with a snake that you observed, or what others are telling you? Experts, for instance, or analysts, or former this, or former that, or scientist this, or professor that, or the politician that, or whomever. Don't believe, verify, my friends, and always your direct experience with the situation should give you the answer, the reality, not what others tell you. When you read a book about a subject, something, that's someone's experience. Why should that person's experience should trump your experience? You're not a dumbass. All right, so here we have a little problem where you see Niger is not a powerful country. European Union is a powerful organization. Union, correct? It is. France is a strong country compared with Niger. Would you agree with me? Militarily, economically, it is. Now, they tell you that Niger provokes France. They also tell you now that, I'm going to show you this article, Niger provokes European Union. Listen to this. European Union eyes expulsion of French ambassador from Niger as quote-unquote provocation that won't help crisis. So, let me, again, remember what I said. Someone else's assessment of life and your assessment of life. You tell me how many times in your lives, or in your life, I don't know how many you had already, you encountered this situation when you had a weaker or a weak entity, a person, an animal, something, an organism, attacking or provoking a stronger one. Tell me, when was the last time when you saw a weasel attacking a lion? Or a jackal attacking a lion? Or a sheep attacking a wolf? You tell me. I have never seen that, unless that thing was really cornered and was just, but still did not do it consciously. Why? Because it knows we'll lose. The same in the school. If you went to school, and I'm thinking that you went to school, have you ever seen the bully being attacked and picked on, or provoked by the stupid of the class, or someone who's just a weasel, weak person? Have you seen this ever in your lives? Then why do you believe this guys telling you this? The European Union considers it that Niger considers a provocation. What does that mean? That means, I tell you, in real life, if you've been in real life around the block at least halfway, how thugs, when they want to attack you or beat you up, they try to find a reason. Any kind of reason. Sometimes they don't even have to. But some, where I come from, they try to show you, or at least pick a fight with you by saying that you somehow provoked them. You harmed them. But they are the ones that you should be afraid of, not the other way around. So usually the thugs are, hey, what are you looking at? Do you say anything to me? Like, you provoke me already. Why? Because he wants to punch you in the face. He wants to beat you up. So the same here. The European Union, France, tell us, both of them, that actually Niger is the one who looked at France and at the European Union and provoked them. Why? So they can be bombarded for about 3 days and raised, and another guy installed in Niger. Because they're dumbasses? This is what we're supposed to believe, my friends. Because they tell us so. But your real life, how many times you've seen the biggest guy being provoked by a weasel? No. So let's see what these guys are giving us here. The European Union considers the Nigerian military leader's decision to order French ambassador out of the country a provocation that does not contribute to a diplomatic settlement of the crisis in Niger. The European External Activity Service Action Service said on Monday. So it doesn't contribute to a diplomatic settlement. That means a war. That's what's going to happen. So this guy, the Nigerian Foreign Ministry, requested that the French ambassador leave the country within 48 hours. Paris said no, and they said that they will support the ECOWAS military intervention, will support it in Niger. That means we're going to help. That means we're going to go in, my friends. All right, so here, the decision to order France's ambassador, I'm quoting, out of the country is a new provocation that will not contribute to finding a diplomatic settlement of the current crisis. The European Union expresses its full support for French ambassador. That means we will attack you militarily, my friends. Now, let me tell you this. I covered this in another other video earlier, I think today, or was it yesterday, when yesterday and today, there were two of them, in which I said France will attack once are itching to attack these guys, but not alone, with the ECOWAS, with those little economic union that has nothing actually to say what happens to the people of Niger. They have nothing to say. They don't have their business. But somehow it is the same friends. If your ambassador was kicked out by the coup leaders or whoever they are, you get the hell out. Unless you think, well, what are they going to do about me? Well, imagine that there will be Russia. What do you think they will do? Nothing, because they can't fight Russia. They will take the little shit and come to Paris, right? And make sure they go with, mingle with the French nation, all right, in Paris, in neighborhoods over there. Maybe he's going to help topple some cars, burn some things, because that's what French always acted like the Swedes in Malmö. They act like Swedes. They all did like this in 1950s. Have you heard about the Swedish riots in the 1950s where they burned like Stockholm, Göteborg, Malmö, and others? Remember those times? No? Of course you don't, because that did not exist, such a thing. Even when they got berserked, they kept it for themselves. But now, hey, they have power. They have, they have strength, as we say here. Diversity is our strength. Now they're strong. Anyway, fuck. Let's go back to these guys. So what's going on here? They're itching to attack these guys, one way or another, because they want to restore democracy, as they were so itchy to intervene in Ukraine in 2014 when the democratically elected government of Viktor Yanukovych was overthrown by a coup. But hey, again, democracy was destroyed, but these guys did not intervene. On the contrary, they supported it, they applauded it, they went and they recognized the new coup leaders. But here, we gotta restore democracy because you mofos have uranium and we need that one. If you wouldn't have uranium, I don't care, man. You do whatever you want. Let us know when you're done so we can count the dead. Or not even that. We don't waste our time with that. Anyway, that's sad. And I think sadder than that is that the African brothers fight African brothers for the interest of non-African brothers from France. You know what I mean. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. Could European Union divert its attention on two sides? We'll see.